Here is a beginner-level event management quiz that covers venue selection and management, vendor coordination, catering, decor, entertainment, etc., and guest experience and engagement. Let's go! Question 1. Which of the following is the most important factor when selecting an event venue? A. The size of the venue, B. The color of the walls, C. The type of flooring, and D. The venue owner's preferences. Answer: the size of the venue. Question 2. What is the first step in vendor coordination for an event? A. Booking vendors without contracts. B. Identifying event requirements and vendor needs. C. Negotiating prices after the event. And D. Asking guests for their preferred vendors. Answer: identifying event requirements and vendor needs. Question 3. What is a key aspect of guest experience at an event? A. Only the decorations. B. The presence of expensive gifts. C. The event manager's personal experience. And D. The seating arrangement and comfort. Answer: the seating arrangement and comfort. Question 4. Which document is essential for securing an event venue? A. A vendor list. B. A floor plan sketch. C. A venue rental agreement. And D. A guest list. Answer: a venue rental agreement. Question 5. Why is it important to have a backup vendor for catering? A. To compare food taste before the event. B. To ensure timely service in case of last-minute cancellations. C. To impress guests with multiple food options. And D. To avoid paying the primary vendor. Answer: to ensure timely service in case of last-minute cancellations. Question 6. What should be included in a contract with an entertainment vendor? A. The entertainer's personal background. B. The number of social media followers they have. C. The performance schedule and cancellation policies. And D. The list of songs they personally like. Answer: the performance schedule and cancellation policies. Question 7. What is the best way to ensure good acoustics at an indoor event? A. Using only small speakers. B. Conducting a sound check before the event. C. Relying on the venue's built-in sound system without testing. And D. Ignoring echo issues during setup. Answer: conducting a sound check before the event. Question 8. What should be considered when planning event parking? A. The distance from the parking lot to the event entrance. B. Whether the venue owner provides free parking. C. Whether guests will like the view from the parking lot. And D. The price of parking meters in the city. Answer: the distance from the parking lot to the event entrance. Question 9. How can an event manager improve guest engagement? A. By ensuring guests are silent throughout the event. B. By providing interactive activities and networking opportunities. C. By making sure guests follow a strict schedule. And D. By limiting guest interaction with each other. Answer: by providing providing interactive activities and networking opportunities. Question 10. What is the primary reason for setting up a seating chart at a formal event? A. To ensure guests sit near the exit. B. To allow guests to choose their own seats. C. To improve organisation and guest flow. And D. To prevent guests from sitting near food stations. Answer: to improve organisation and guest flow. Congratulations on completing 10 questions. Let's move ahead. Question 11. Why is it important to conduct a final walkthrough before the event? A. To verify that all vendors have met their commitments. B. To take last-minute photos of the venue. C. To avoid communicating with vendors again. And D. To decide whether to cancel the event. Answer: to verify that all vendors have met their commitments. Question 12. Which of the following is the best way to manage last-minute guest changes? A. Ignoring them to avoid extra work. B. Having a flexible seating and RSVP system. C. Asking other guests to move randomly. And D. Sending uninvited guests away. Answer: having a flexible seating and RSVP system. Question 13. Why is lighting an important factor in event design? A. It ensures the venue doesn't need decorations. B. It prevents guests from leaving early. C. It allows vendors to see their payment details. And D. It helps set the mood and enhance aesthetics. Answer: it helps set the mood and enhance aesthetics. Question 14. Which factor is most important when selecting a catering vendor? A. The vendor's marketing budget. B. The variety and quality of food options. C. The vendor's social media presence. And D. The vendor's personal food preferences. Answer: the variety and quality of food options. Question 15. What is one way to ensure smooth event check-in? A. Using a digital registration system. B. Allowing guests to check in at random times. C. Avoiding check-in to save time. And D. Having only one staff member at the entrance. Answer: using a digital registration system. Question 16. How can an event manager handle unexpected weather changes at an outdoor event? A. Ignoring weather forecasts. B. Asking guests to bring umbrellas. C. Having a backup indoor venue or tent option. And D. Cancelling the event immediately. Answer: having a backup indoor venue or tent option. Question 17. What should be the top priority when managing event security? A. Controlling guest entry and exit points. B. Making sure all guests have stylish ID badges. C. Letting only VIP guests have security. And D. Preventing guests from using their phones. Answer: controlling guest entry and exit points. Question 18. Which of the following is not a responsibility of an event manager? A. Coordinating with vendors. B. Selecting the event venue. C. Designing the guests' outfits. And D. Managing guest experience. Designing the guests' outfits. Question 19. What is the best way to measure guest satisfaction after an event? A. Checking social media mentions and online reviews. B. Guessing how guests felt based on their facial expressions. C. Assuming all guests were happy without feedback. And D. Ignoring guest opinions after the event. Answer: checking social media mentions and online reviews. Question 20. Why is a timeline important for event planning? A. It helps coordinate tasks and avoid last-minute issues. B. It is only useful for large events. C. It prevents vendors from doing their work. And D. It ensures guests leave exactly on time. Answer: it helps coordinate tasks and avoid last-minute issues. How many did you get right? Comment below and subscribe for more.